Get it off my mind. I can already taste it. Ooh, got my mind on my mouth and my mouth ready for some Mickey D's deal.
There's a deal for every moment at McDonald's.
Right now, get 2 of your favorites for just $3.50. Mix and match a classic McChicken, a hot and spicy McChicken, or a juicy McDouble. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Mr. Deity, I think it sounds great. Mr. Deity.
Throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom.
Myself. I feel good about myself.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
Cause I walk with good.
Cause I walk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I am good.
And I am good.
And that feels real good.
And that feels real good.
Good, better, best.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is your better.
Till your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 It's jumping off. Those in the Spreaker realm, bear with us. Now I see the problem. This don't make sense on the podcast. So I gotta figure out how we gonna work this out. How we gonna work this out? Okay. Let's get it. Because I'm understanding now. So I'm going to need to cut this off. Wow, this is... Oh, man. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited.
I'm starting to understand the game.
Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath, take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on, come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on, come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Family, come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh my God, it's so good to be here in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and of course you know that is the Heart of Simba production, all day, every day. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Man, listen, I don't know what is going on with the restreaming equipment, but for some reason, I am not able to restream. So what I need to do is I need to push record because we about to have the rant of the day, and I want to make sure I capture this. Family, listen. And it ain't well, actually, I won't even say it's crazy because it fits right in. Right? Because we are on the day of Kujichagulia, and what I have done with the rant is, because like I said, I run out of time. I don't have time to do the proverb of the day. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work all that in, trying to do this new workout program. I got it for at least the next 14 days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, next 14 days. I started on the 5th. Well, maybe another 7. I don't know. But I'm on my 21-day challenge, and I'm going to keep my challenge. I'm going to keep my promise to myself. I'm going to keep my promise to my kids as far as not doing the tobacco and stuff, you know, and I'll decide when I'm a little bit in a little bit of better state to decide on whether I'm going to continue. More than likely I won't. I you know, however, like, y'all know how life gets. But it's so appropriate that what happened to me this morning. So I get up. Of course, I was up late last night. You know, I didn't get home till about 10, 11 o'clock or something like that. Because I'm still working on a project. I'm almost done. I'm going to get to the office. I'm going to knock the rest of it off, and then I'm going to go to sleep. But anyway, I woke up on time this morning. Got down here, did everything I needed to do. I did, you know, on the Mojos, the Kujichagulias, I tried to do the sauna. I did the sauna this morning. I wasn't able to go swimming yesterday because I was stuck at the office. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I got someplace to be stuck. But anyway, I'm going through all these issues, right? And I come down, so I start setting up the platform so that I can stream. And usually I use Restream.io to restream all my stuff. But when I was trying to load yesterday's show up so that I could stream it out because of the new way that we're doing things, I'm streaming out the podcast with little video thing, but there's not a lot of images. I try to upload it to Restream.io, and Restream.io wouldn't let me on. They said, "Hello, my name is Olga. Thank you for contacting Restream Support. I will assist you today. Sorry for the issue. Technical team is aware and working on the fix. Please give us some time. Once the problem is solved, we will notify you. Hello, the problem is fixed. You will be able to log in already. Some Sorry once again for the inconvenience. If you need further assistance, have other questions or concern, let us know. Have a nice day. So they would not allow me to log in on my account. So what I was able to do is, because Giame, we have invested in our own site, gnj.media, I was able to immediately move all of my stuff from Restream.io and send everything to gnj.media. One platform stopped me from being able to stream to all of them, but because I have my own space, I have to find my own space, I was able to go over there, right? And I'm still able to stream. Now, everybody's not able to get this, everybody don't know, but I was able to still post up and send out the messages to let people know that we are up. And a lot of people are still looking for us on Facebook. A lot of people are looking for us on YouTube and might continue to look for us on YouTube, but you won't catch the live energy. You won't catch the vibe that we're trying to provide, because this is an in-person ritual that everybody can partake in by just coming over to gnj.media. You understand what I'm saying? This is our home. This is our space. We define what goes on here, right? The other platforms, people can make mistakes. Something happened in the algorithm where I wasn't able to stream out. I wasn't able to send out information. So I did what I could, and it took me a while because I was like, damn, unbelievable. This never happened before. But anyway, let me get to the rant. Anime, where the war horn at? I'm about to go on and put something on your mind. This is warrior training. The weak of heart need not go any farther. Shut it off. The rant for the day is, who is your Kujichagulia serving? So I'm walking yesterday, and I'm like, man, and it's like in those walks or in the tub, or it's when those thoughts hit me. The thought hit me like, who is your Kujichagulia servant? What is Kujichagulia? Kujichagulia basically is defined as the principle of self-determination. It translates to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and to speak for ourselves. So the question that we have to constantly wrestle with as tribe builders, as people who want to make the world better, not only for ourselves, but for our future generations, not only for our future generations, but for all of our people, and make the world overall a better place. The question we got to ask is, who is our Kujichagulia servant? See, in Giame, the key piece for us when we're talking about Kujichagulia is that power to define. That power to define. The power to define. And the question is, who is your power to define working for? Is it working for you? Is it working to define the world for you? Or is it working to define the world for somebody else? See, white supremacy is not a real thing. It's a thing that affects you. It's an idea that affects your life. It's an idea that creeps into every aspect of your life, but it's just an idea. It's not an actual reality. The power behind it is that somebody has defined this reality, has defined this thing we call white supremacy, and has been able to inject this idea into everything. To make this reality the major reality that we all reflect and look at the world from and through. Is the lens.
And it is real because we recognize it. It's real because we empower it. And we have to stop and ask the question, who is our Kujichagulia working for? Is it working to empower? Is it working to elevate? Is it working to lift up our people, our tribes, our families? Or is it working to lift up the very idea that is oppressing us? See, we got to take a real look at how we exercise our principles. This is why in the toast I ask you every day. I ask every day when we start pouring, we get to the moment and we start doing the toast. I ask you to recognize the principle. When we get to that moment, recognize your principles. Learn how to see them and learn how to use them. Learn how to direct them, because if you don't, you end up using them for other people and start being used and start giving away your power. And we're giving away our power. One of the most important powers we have, the ability to define. We are defining our reality according to our enemy's design, rather than defining it for what's best for us and for the reality in which would empower us. I need y'all. See, we got to take this whole being conscious. See, because I'm understanding the difference between a woke motherfucker and a conscious. See, because you could be, I wake Sasha up in the morning, and Sasha is woke, but she's not conscious. She's woke, and I have to shake her into reality. I have to shake her into consciousness. And a lot of you are walking around here just woke, like my baby. She's woke, but she's not conscious. Early in the morning, I might get up, go brush your teeth, go put some water on your face. Get up. I need you to make your bed, because if I just say, Sasha, wake up, Sasha will speak to me. She's woke. But I'll walk away and I walk back and Sasha's still laying her ass in the bed. Because I only woke her up. I didn't make sure she was conscious. And many of you are walking around right now just woke. Consciousness is at a whole nother level. Being conscious means that you are able to function in the reality that you are in. It means that you have been brought totally out of the sleep state, out of the dream state, and brought into reality so that you can work. And many of you are stuck on woke. We need to be conscious, and those of us on the conscious level, now we need to go to the next level of becoming conscious and start exercising what we know to be true. Stop allowing our powers to be used against us. We are allowing our energies to be directed against us. We are allowing our magic to be directed against us. We are allowing our ability to define reality to be used against us on a constant basis, and we act like it's normal and we act like it's okay. And because we act like it's normal and we act like it's okay, the reality is that it is normal and it is okay. It's okay for people to look past our suffering. It's okay for us to be in the position that we are in. It's okay for there to be a wealth gap. It's okay for redlining to exist and to have always to exist and will always exist. It's okay. Because we have defined it as okay. But the challenge comes for us in our generation, family, in my cohort, and those that was born between 65 and 72, you know what I'm saying, somewhere around there, in my little cohort of individuals, it is our responsibility, because we are next up. Many of us are already coming up. Many of us are already coming into our own. We are up. And some of these elders who are no longer serving the purpose or no longer serving the people, we are the generation that's going to have to start telling them to shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, family, because it's getting ridiculous. We got people holding on to power who came out of who was born in the 20s, 40s. The whole damn world has moved. Come on now. It's time for us to really start defining what's going on around here. It's time for us to start grasping our Kujichagulia and using it for our benefit. It's time for us to really start using the treasures that are locked in our minds and really start using it so that we can see what is. Because until we start seeing what is, we will never be able to shape what we need. We will never be able to find what we need. As long as we're aspirationally living, as long as we're living in a goddamn illusion, we will always stay losing. But I'm gonna stop right there because I only got about 10 minutes. I gotta starting the clock. But hey, family, I just wanted to let you know, as we say in Giami Journey, I want to thank you, and class is dismissed. Now on with the toast, because I'm late as hell. I got to get over here to my adventure. Anime, was that cool? Huh? Was that cool, anime? Alright. Anime said it was cool, so I'm cool. If anime satisfied, I'm satisfied. Hold on, we got Brother Kwame, great Kujichagulia to you as well. Brother Kwame, thank you. Thank you. The stream will be back up. It's working now. And then also what I figured out this morning is that the opening, I'm going to have to start shortening it, because we're going to start focusing on the podcast aspect of the show. And actually, we get more views and more downloads on the podcast aspect of the show. So it only makes sense that I'm going to start gearing my whole show towards the podcast aspect. And for those that don't understand, this right here is the stream. If you're looking at me and you're able to see me move my hands and put my hands in front of the camera, this is the streaming aspect of what I do. But the talking aspect and the commentary aspect, the part that you can't see, if you close your eyes and you listen to me right now, that is the podcast aspect. And there is a podcast that goes on where you will be able to actually just tune into us doing it. We are available on iTunes. We're available on Spreaker. We're available on iHeartRadio. We actually could say, like everybody say, wherever you get your podcast. Pretty much damn near we are available. Right now, just applied for Amazon. We're available on Google Play. You know what I'm saying? So we are available on what's that one? The one that all the rappers are on. It's Spreaker, Spotify. We're available on Spotify. So I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we got more people downloading on the podcast than anything. Now I love this aspect of it, this aspect of being able to share, but really the bread and butter of what we're doing is actually in the podcast field. It actually, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, because it ain't like I got a lot of images other than unless people just like looking at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. To each his own. But like I said, we got to start building in a way that works for us and for our true fan base, for the you know You know what I'm saying? The people that's actually supporting, that people that's actually listening. And we got those on both ends, but if we were to compare numbers, the numbers will always lean towards the podcast. And plus the podcast, you can just put them on headphones and not have to worry about nothing, not have to worry about no pausing. It'll pause during when you have a phone call. You ain't got to worry about none of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but some people just like the theatrics and the looks on my face. And I understand. I am a funny looking fella. I don't mind. I kind of tickle people with my expressions, and you know, some people, you never know what I'm gonna do. But hey, it is what it is, fam. We about to do this toast. I'm gonna do this toast. I ain't gonna be able to do no commentary on anything else because I got to get up out of here. I got a few more things to do, and then I'm gonna try to get me some rest because I am data entry out. Let's just put it that way. I wasn't designed for data entry, family. I wasn't designed for data entry. I got some people around me that's real good at that type of stuff, and they could do that stuff. But I don't want to infringe on them. This is something that I have to learn how to prevent. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go on and define the realm. You understand what I'm saying? Define the realm. You know what I'm saying? Which is part of what I was kind of talking about today, because many of us are existing. We haven't used our Kujichagulia to even define our realm, define who we are. You know what I'm saying? To be very clear, because you have to be, because the liver knows it's the liver. You understand what I'm saying? And the liver is not trying to operate as the small intestines. And the small intestines knows who it is and what it does, and is not trying to act as the large intestines. And the large intestines knows who and what it is, and is not trying to act as the kidneys. And the kidneys know who and what they are, and they're not trying to act as the gallbladder. And the gallbladder knows who it is, and is not trying to act as the pancreas. And the pancreas knows who and what it is, and is not trying to act as the stomach. And the stomach knows who and what it is, and it's not trying to act as the heart. And the heart knows who and what it is, and it's not trying to act like the lungs. And the lungs know who and what they are, and they're not trying to act as the brain. Everything is defined. Everything has its space, and the issues start to happen when departments, when parts of this organic being, this organic existence starts crossing over into each other's clearly defined territory. Now they will sell. They do share cells. There's a certain type of cell. I can't remember the name of the cell, but I'm quite sure stem cell. You know what I'm saying? A stem cell will go into the liver. If the liver needs a stem cell, and those stem cells will transform themselves into liver cells so that they can fit in there and exist. But you can take those same stem cells and put them in the gallbladder, and they will turn into the gallbladder, or you put them on the skin and they will turn into skin cells, and they will operate within it. But there's a clear definition of what they are supposed to do. Once they come in there, and if there's a clear definition, they will transform themselves and be able to help within that area. But in order for them to be able to do that, there has to be a clear definition of what they do. Kujichagulia in action. Man. But hey, we ain't gonna take it no farther. Family, we're gonna lift up our glass. We're gonna salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We're gonna lift up our glass. We're gonna salute that creator. And guess what we say here at Giame? We say Ashe. We don't know what you say in your tribe or in your home, but whatever your word of power is, let's lift it up. Let's say it all together. Ashe. And Adame, if you would, please. Thank you. From there, family, we're going to go to our list of our ancestors, which is the reason that we started gathering here anyway, because we kind of felt here at Giame Journey that people were slacking on the macking when it came to acting and saying the people names that were really meaningful in their life. Don't get me wrong. Marcus Garvey, well, it's very important. Malcolm X was Martin Luther King, and all the other names that people would proudly say loudly, and in some cases race each other to try to say. Very important. Very important. But when it comes to the total scheme of things, as important as they were to the group, Big Mama, or as we called her in my family, Mima, was more important to me. Had more influence on me. You understand what I'm saying? So part of the problem that we noticed in the communities was that a lot of times we want to give much credit, and even though much credit is due to a lot of those outside people, those people on the fringes of our lives that we might not never ever meet, when we were neglecting to salute those who had direct input on our life. For those of you that understand what I'm saying and you can feel what I'm saying and you want to salute your ancestors with us on a daily basis, those of you that's going to be doing the 21-week thing once we get it all together and stuff, you're going to be tuning into this because this is going to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? And you want to get your ancestors on the list, by all means, you can do so. I would suggest the major way to do it is to register on gnj.media. At the bottom, it says enter your email address. You only got to enter your email address once. You only got to enter your email address once. You only got to enter your email address once. Let me just say, that's there for new people. If you have already registered, then cool, you straight. Now, once you register, what happens is we send out an email every morning letting you know when we go live. We basically let you know when we go on live, let you know when we going camping, give you some news about some of the stuff going on with Giami Journey, let you know about some of the fundraisers, and also let you send out some of the free stuff that we get, let you know about future dates of things that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? We have a list and it's growing, and I'm really grateful to all of y'all that are tuning in right now, and I appreciate it. But the best way to get to us is to get to us through that list. Get to us through that list. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to go look at my junk mail to make sure that I'm not missing any of your things. Also, on that list, what I send out every morning is the proverb of the day. I send out a greeting, sometime a message, sometime, catch us on the toast, but I'm sending out the proverb of the day. Now, with the proverb of the day, what I'm trying to do is match it to the principle. Also, what I'm asking people to do is to click a link and go and share your insight. I'm trying to do a community collection of wisdom. I'm trying to do a list of wisdom mining. You understand what I'm saying? Because our ancestors have a lot of proverbs, and you will be surprised that some of these proverbs, the ones that you find are easy, that you say it and it just clicks to you. You know what I'm saying? You know how easy that comes to you? Other people may be perplexed by it, may not understand it, and your understanding and your words may be able to help them out. So we need to build a repository of knowledge, a repository of wisdom. So not only do we got the proverbs, but we got the words of our community members to go along with these proverbs. Like, because I got certain proverbs in, like, for example, in the African Tree of Life. Shit, I've been wrestling with some of these for damn near 30 years. Supplication is adoration of the greater, but raising of the smaller. It is kneeling to heighten. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, just imagine a a 25-year-old brother Hatem reading that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fucking, what? Let me go back to those who are not willing to sacrifice. I can get that one. I understand that one. But this month, they just said kneeling to heighten. How is that possible? But you know, how much easier can we make the road for some of our folks? You know, by sharing that information. But anyway, saying all that to say, we send out the emails, but then you could click reply, and you will be able to plug in your ancestor's name, and it will come straight to Brother Hatem or somebody else in Giami Journey, and we will be able to put your ancestors on the list. Knowing how to function for the benefit of the whole. Wow, go ahead, Brother Kwame. Evidently, I got doubled up because I get emails for every stream. Yeah. Oh, you signed up twice? Maybe that's why we got so many people. Because we got some people that's just signed up 4 and 5 times. Yeah, okay. Only sign up once, man. I'm going to have to go in and we're going to go in and clean the damn list up. But anyway, let's go. And we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our ancestors as we do on a daily basis. I'm going to go as far as I can by memory. And family, like I said, if I miss your ancestor or if I pronounce the name wrong, feel free to correct me. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, I thank each and every last one of you for your participation and trusting me with your ancestors. And also, family, please be aware that we will start cleaning up the list. Because we want to make room. Because like I said, as y'all see, it already takes us, I think it's about 12 minutes to do the whole list. And not that I want to remove people from the list, but what I want to do is I want us to start focusing, and this is going to sound crazy, I want us to start focusing the power. What do you mean, Brother Hatem? I want to start lifting up the ancestors of the people who actually believe in what we're doing and actually support what we're doing. Right? Because it's beautiful that we have these lists of ancestors, but are these ancestors able to connect with individuals that are working with our community to do work? Or are we just saying some names out into the universe of individuals and of families that don't really believe? It was just a spur of the moment thing. They heard me asking for ancestors to call, and they said they thought it would be cute to, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cute, not part of a ritual, not part of something that you're adding to your life. We're getting to a point as Giami Journey where now we need to start seeing results from the process that we are undertaking. And we need for other people to start seeing the results. So I would love testimonials from individuals who partake in the daily toast about some things that have happened for you because, or that you can attribute, or that you can say it's because of the ritual that's going on every day with your ancestors. But I got people on the list, and some people, you know what I'm saying, some people with many ancestors that don't never check in. Never check in. Never at an event. You know what I'm saying? Now, those that are in other cities, we cut you a little slack. You might be catching on a rebroadcast, but in some form or fashion, people need to go on and start letting us know the ancestors. You need to start claiming some of those ancestors, whether it's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a lot of the list, because I got this is not the only book I got. A lot of them are putting books, and all I got to do is go through, and I will be able to identify who those ancestors belong to. Right? Now, if I don't see you participating with what we're doing, the list is going to start getting shorter. Just letting y'all know. So here we go. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Nomo X, Pat Mott, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, DeFarmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Burford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dick Air, Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foss, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Frank, Jimmy William, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Doretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinneman, Virginia Rogers, Rem J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker, Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Ross, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldell Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Selwell, Livy the Farmer, Gosa Sue, Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodolus, Hasbury, Harvey Asbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Ed Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Elijah Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson, Hammond, Jarrell Giles, Watson, Spell, Slimmy Selvin, Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Morden, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russ, Dilly Mayonnaise, Jeannie Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lisa Waters, DeFridas Hines, Honest Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown. Oh my God, Miss Penny. That's crazy. Penny Brown, where we at? We way up here. Oh my God. We didn't even make it to the card. Let me see. William Scanlon, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensible, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Ellis Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tillman Case, Mr. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ike Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Richard Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Jabel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harris, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Lower Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russ, Diane Irvin, Harmon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., where we at? John Carwell Sr., somebody, shouts out to user 33. Go and put your name up there. User 33 threw me off, but that's good. It's working, user 33. So we're going to go, I'm going to go do, I'm going to say, dang, we way down. I'm going to go to Irvington, Houston, Lil Alls, Elijah Aldrum, Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel, Alls, and Pierce, Don Carly, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Brett Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Benny Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Harmon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Masmin Crawford, George Swan, Emmanuel Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. Did I skip? I guess not. Okay, we are on Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sean Jr., Damon Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Kundra, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson. We got Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasonda Lynette, Lewis Henderson, Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alati Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Jow, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carr White, Desi Woods, Chillard Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jerron Simpson, Regina Hawkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Abby Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle. We got Sylvester Foster. We got James Lizzie Winston, Amy Julie Lawrence, Ozell Ellis, Gladys Cooper, Ozell Ellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. Got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence Sith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko Dinas Hill, Andrew Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown. We got Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reeser, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate. Got Pam Johnson, Viren Reed Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr. We got King Pleasant. We got Sarah Keat. We got Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avishel Robledo, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Ray, Michelle Nash. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. Man, it's a blessing to be able to go through the list every day. We lift up our glass high and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to the present moment, man. Right now, we are on Kujichagulia, give all those Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. It's my day, as y'all can see. I'm Kujichagulia born, and I am proud. You can get your born shirt the day that you was born on. You just go straight to merch.gnj.media. Go into the search. You can search up and get your day, rep your day. Family, listen. I need y'all to understand the power of what we doing and the power of the Daily Toast. Because I know a lot of people are like, brother, I tell you ran your mouth. But I just want to hear the answer. And I feel you. But stop in for a minute. Let us know. Throw your name up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the issue. What I want people to start seeing is the power of ritual. The power of us recognizing where we are in the moment. I just got done talking about being able to define ourselves for ourselves. Being able to define our reality. Our ancestors are part of our reality, and we have to start painting them back into it, because not only do they empower us or protect our past, they also empower us in the moment. And I want people who have actual experience with the ancestors, right? It don't have to be nothing miraculous. You ain't got to hear no damn voices, but I want people to understand in our culture that once we start grasping onto those things that have always been with us, that was stripped when we came over here in many ways, and we're starting to remember, once again, I want them to understand that there are certain aspects of our culture that empower us, and libations and making it a ritual, a daily ritual, not only empowers you, but it empowers the community, and it empowers us in the moment, and it grounds us in the moment, and it gives us power. I just don't want to be here, spinning my wheels. I just don't want to be here trying to make you feel good because you put your ancestors on the list. I need you to utilize the power, because it's not just your ancestors. Because once you really add your ancestors to the list and you really start participating, you not only got your 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 ancestors on a list that are helping you, but you got my ancestors. You got Kwame's ancestors. You got Navita's ancestors. You got hold on, let me go through the list. You got Sister Kim's Sister Kim's ancestors. You got Sister Cynthia's ancestors. You got Brother Quasi's ancestors, rooting for you. You got Lady J's ancestors rooting for you. You got Mama Fadia's ancestors rooting for you. See, because once you start participating and understanding the power of the ritual, you will launch your life off into the next level. And not only launch your life, but also understand that once you launch your life off into the next level, what starts to happen to your tribe? How the hell you gonna grow without your tribe growing? See, because the same nutrients that's coming through the roots that are you will start spilling over into the rest of your tribe. I don't know if y'all, I don't know. I'm just letting you know what I experience and how good it makes me feel and how my life has been blessed. I'm sitting here at 9:57 talking about my ancestors. Not pressed. Not pressed. My ancestors are powerful. And it's not because my ancestors are powerful. It's because my ancestors have mixed their power with Kwame's ancestors, and mixed their powers with Navita's ancestors, and mixed their powers with Lady J's ancestors, and mixed their powers with Miss Inya's ancestors, and mixed their power with the West family ancestors, and mixed their powers with my daughter Keisha's family, and mixed their powers with all of our. Also, so when Brother Hatim walk in the room, it's not just Brother Hatim walk in the room. Before Brother Hatim walk in the room, before Brother Hatim turns on this thing to do this, I got hundreds, if not thousands of our ancestors rolling out before me. No wonder my enemy become my footstool. Go and fuck with me if you want to. But anyway, we want to lift up our glass and we want to salute the moment. And the moment we are in is Kujichagulia and family. I ask you every day, open up your reticular formation, seek out your principle. Not only seek out your principle, on a daily basis, we need to start using our principles. We need to learn to recognize our principles. We need to start using the words that we use for our principles on a daily basis. We need to start empowering our culture and stop looking at it like it's a goddamn artifact in a museum. The reason the reason West Asians love museums is because when they could put your shit in a museum, this means that they have either destroyed you or conquered you. And the artifacts no longer empower you, they now empower the one that has captured it. Family, please understand. Please understand. You're dealing with a whole nother level of magic. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just trying to keep it as real as possible. When I'm able to put your shit in a museum, when I'm able to put your ancestors' bones in a museum, when I'm able to put your ritual mask and your ritual implements in a museum, what that is showing is that I have either destroyed you or I have conquered you, or you just disappeared. So when we look at our stuff as artifacts, and we look at our stuff, you know what I'm saying, and we look at them through a glass case, or we use them we get them with kid gloves and shit. We only pull them out at certain times. You can't win with a part-time culture, family. Y'all don't hear me. They don't hear me, anime. They don't hear me. I'm blowing a paradigm. I'm hotter than a motherfucker right now. Listen, y'all don't hear me. We're trying to win a war with a part-time culture. A lot of y'all mercenaries. Kwame, we surrounded by mercenaries, dog. We surrounded by mercenaries. They work for the bag. They're working for who pays the highest price. They're mercenaries. You can't build a culture. You can't build a people. You can't win with mercenaries. History has demonstrated and proved this to us over and over again. What happened to Hannibal after the diehards start to fall off? Please understand, Hannibal's military was his daddy's military. So some of the dudes that was serving, better yet, let's just keep it all the way real. All of the men that Hannibal led across the Alps fought with his daddy. Which means that they were older than Hannibal. Hannibal was raising hell in Spain. My fault. Yeah, through Spain, into Italy, and into Rome for over 20 years. I want you to think about this. Hannibal, old army, how can I put it? Hannibal had an army of senior citizens by the time he lost. Rome waited him out. And he had to surround himself with mercenaries. And it was mercenaries that betrayed him. Come on now. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand what I just put on you right there. Hannibal went to war with his father's army, which means that the warriors that went to war with Hannibal were older than Hannibal when they went. Hannibal crossed the Alps with them and lost a large number of them and had to build up his forces with mercenaries. All Rome had to do was wait for the mercenaries to begin to outnumber the loyal. That's all you got to do. All I got to do is wait you out. You know why? Because for you, it's about the back. All we got to do is wait for a hiccup in the money. All we got to do is cut off his supplies to Carthage. That's all we got to do. Or better yet, let's put pressure on Carthage so that they will call him and he has to get over there immediately. Come on. Y'all can't win with no mercenaries. You can't build a culture with mercenaries. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment, family. Brother Kwame say, for whom will view them as artifacts, we must make them lie. We must make them live. You know what I'm saying? We lifting up our glass, family. We saluting the present moment. Right now, we are in Kujichagulia, which is my day. That's why I'm hyped. This is my day, right? You should be hyped on your day. You should be repping your day, right? I had a sister text me the other day, one of my favorites. One of my big sister. And she like, I'm a Kuji born. I said, stop. I said, stop it. I said, get your own day. You know what I'm saying? I need to see your birth certificate before you claim Kujichagulia. See, you got to define. See, most of us, right, we're living in limbo because we haven't been bold enough to use Kujichagulia to really improve our lives. Many of us are in relationships with people that we have not heard their definition of themselves. We have not defined ourselves, nor have we defined what type of life we want to live. And we wondering why shit is fucked up. They don't hear me. They don't hear me. Blow it up. Pour it. Your life is defined by what's going on around you rather than you taking time to define it for yourself. You know, it's such hard work to be a Giami man or a Giami woman. Brother Hatip, I don't want to take the time to define. And then on top of that, y'all talking about 21 weeks. That's such a long time. And you know what? The 21 weeks, that's the introductory. Family, y'all need to. I'm gonna find the documentary that one of the brothers put together, Brother Shamar put together. We got young people who have been on the same rank for 9 years. I ain't talking about, I ain't even get to the grown folks yet. I ain't get to the grown folks like I ain't ready to move yet. I had a bees ready, and I woke up to somebody say, listen, because of the rank I'm at, I could go on and promote people up to a certain level. And like I said, but myself right now, I can't move until I'm voted by the group to move to the next level. But I'm able to help other people in their progress, right? Here's your beat. I don't want those. I'm cool. I mean, y'all don't find it strange that I've been talking about royalty for the last 5 years. I'm not calling him by his name. I'm calling him by his rank. And I'm doing that to kind of get on his nerves. I'll be like, dude, you've been royal for a very long time. You don't want to move to grand? You don't want to be grand now? I mean, we do. I mean, the ranks, we need to sure up the ranks. You doing grand work. It's beyond royal. Boy, I'm straight. I gotta force it up on people. I gotta force it up. You know what I'm saying? Because people understand. When you define what it is, they understand. And they value it. And you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I'll be like, cool, if that's what you cool at. But yo, so I'm lifting up my glass for the present moment. I'm sorry, I got off into something else. Right now, we lifting up our glass. Right now, we are on Kujichagulia. For those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. Demonic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. I like to use dark blue or black. Correspondence is the Hermetic law. Correspondence is the law that states as above, so below. We're going to have some discussion about that in the 13-week piece. And, of course, we're going to bring in Big Sister Tehasa, the Connie from the house of Mchiganji, from the tribe of Mchiganji. You know what I'm saying? Going to bring it in, and she going to break down these 7 laws, and me and her probably fall out and argue a little bit. But you going to get something out. That's how you're supposed to learn. It's real life learning around here. You understand? Because I'm just saying. We ain't going to fall out, but y'all know what I'm saying. Male name is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute this moment. We understand the power in the moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family. Man, y'all got me hyped. I ain't do nothing but 2 miles this morning. I looked at those woods. I said, I ain't going in there this morning. Listen, when I get up, it be dark as hell, and I be walking down that path, and the path be winding and shit, and this in the woods. I'm like, I'm not going up in there today. Not this. Nah. It's not feeling right. So rather than making a left, I made a right, and I said I'm only gonna do 2 miles a day, and I'm not feeling them woods this morning. I don't know if you ever had that, because usually when I go against my feelings, some shit happens. So I'm gonna listen today, make it short. But anyway, he said the man who don't want to carry a flashlight. Hey, with a flashlight this morning, I wouldn't have did it, Kwame. And I got a car full of I actually got a car full of flashlights. So I don't take the flashlights in the wood with me. You know what I'm saying? But I be dealing with that anxiety, man. I be dealing with it. That fear. You know what I'm saying? You got to face your fears. This morning I was like, not gonna, ain't gonna do it. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, he said, I ain't mad at you. Hey, I'm telling you, dog, because I be running through the woods and sometimes I be hearing shit. You know what I'm saying? I was running in the woods, and a deer tried to run up on me. I think it was a young dude, a young boy, because it didn't have no horns, but I heard it. It was like, and ran through the ground like, growl back. I'm like, hey, you's a deer. You better get in your place. It was aggressive deer. The hell? You live too close to the city. You live entirely too close to the city. Ghetto ass deer. You know what I'm saying? Deer was scared of the dark too. That's why he did that. How the hell a deer how you gonna be scared of the dark and you a deer? You jumping at a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian walking down. I ain't even in the grass. I'm walking on a path. Fake thug. You know what I'm saying? Growled at his ass. Like, I'll eat you. I don't even eat me. I'll eat you. You better go get your daddy, Bambi. I don't know. I don't. Listen. You know what I'm saying? All right, but anyway. Lifting up that glass. We're going to move from the present moment. We're going to to lift our glass up. We're going to toast our children's children on to infinity. And we say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to lift up our glass. And we are going to salute all of our relations. And we say Ashe. I wasn't on this territory, Kwame. I was on the path. He know the path is there. You know what I'm saying? I guess so. So the deer is suffering from what black men all over the country suffer. I'm going to protect what's mine, even though I'm just renting here, Deer was on rented ground. He was renting that. Only reason he was safe because humans done chased away all the predators. He ain't have to jump at me, though. All the stuff I go through as a black man, you know what I'm saying? I will eat Bambi. Listen, I will kill it. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I don't eat him. I will kill you and drag you out the woods and give you to my carnivorous children. Don't mess with me. My wife is from Ghana. She know how to gut and listen. Man, let a deer run up on me again. You know what I'm saying? He ain't get close either. I'm lifting up I don't even know where I am on the toast. We lifting up our glass to all of our relations and we say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to lift up our glasses, that special libation, that special toast for anybody that has any relations out there that might have issues, or, you know what I'm saying, if you have a special libation that you want to pour, a special toast that you want us to recognize, you can place it up here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? There is some power that we are unleashing every day. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that this is going to the right people. I want to make sure that the right people are plugged in. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that the right ancestors are plugged in. I'm just saying. Why waste all this energy? Why not focus it, Kwame? If it's just going to be about me and you, we got a short list that we could run through. You understand what I'm saying? But I know it's more than that because there's other people who participate indirectly or at least let us know that they're alive. You know what I'm saying? They check in. You know what I'm saying? That's all we asking for. So we lifting up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, move to that selfish toast. This is about you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move to your greatness? Right? In this moment. Remember our goal as Giami, because I am Giami. This is about me, I'm like, well, here we go. Got my chart. So we want to move from 0.46 cents to $4.60 per hour. Per hour. 20, we ain't asking for a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a couple of hundred shirts a day. Just being real, it's a couple of hundred shirts a day. Especially if we start making them ourselves. See? Black business. Mm-hmm. We're lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our tribe. My tribe is Giame. What's your tribe? Say your tribe. Who your accountability group? Come on now. Who holds you accountable? Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, wisest, and the most beautiful individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you. I toast you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years. And I got to get out of here. I got to get over here and finish these numbers. I'm about to finish them up. And this is Brother Hatem. I want to make sure that you know that I love you. I appreciate you. And this is what we're about to do right now. We're about to get up out of here. But once again, I've been thinking about this song. I'm about to play it. This is Velour Seats by King Thunder 614.
Oh, smoother than velour seats.
People, my name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get that on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horse, a scope and a sign is bounce back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see. But I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
low seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than low seats. Smoother than low seats. Hey, smoother than low seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than below seats.
Get my shoes on. I feel like hearing some J. Jones. Go and cuss him out, Jones. Let's hear some of those. Let's see. Let's go with yeah, let's do that one. Yeah. Get ready to get cussed out.
Oh shit.
Oh, Giami House.
See, we from the hood, daddy.
What?
Fast money. This is my nigga J. Jones, Mr. Mythic.
Is that J. Jones? Long time no see, boy. You on the toast list, I got you.
This ain't no
the best intro ever. What'd you say, Jones?
Bitch, bleed, you can bleed if you fuck with me. Gorilla crime like gangsters that roll with me. Put it down most ferociously. I murdered the whole damn street. Niggas can't call police. Got solutions for motherfuckers trying to murder at me. Life is a sport. I had Gatorade leaking through your jersey. Y'all wanted with a guy from the dirty short, dirty north. Had your ass on life support.
I caught felonies, y'all caught misdemeanors. Your career streaking like glass and surface cleaner. I don't roll with dogs, but my niggas will shoot you and hit the pin like a bowling ball. Man, don't even look at me funny. You know I keep a gat in my pants like the hand of Al Bundy. We ain't cops, but we keep guns and holsters. And to leave your heart in your throat like a roller coaster.
Grime life, nigga
nigga, my life is trite. Flip the script, niggas or tricks couldn't stomach the pipes. I disappear right in front of your sight. Fuck your clique, ain't none of your hype. Ain't none of your type. Hood shit, just nothing but hood bitch. 50 niggas carrying heat through your hood quick. Niggas ain't long, they short shits like Bushwick. Niggas is pussy, smell foul, they need to dush, bitch.
You need to come cop off us, our weed is better. Shit burn the back of your throat like cayenne pepper. You don't want war with us, our money is longer. We from Ohio, but they found his bones in Arizona. Pioneered this bust town rap. Damn. And I don't mean that nigga Goldie when I speak on Max. Flow hot, I melt glue out of homegirls' tracks. Win long, I stretch balls like spines and backs. And I know I'm leaving lumps, dark, but scars is better. Buck 50s across the face, blood stains on the sweater. Got everybody ducking and running. Cuz spin, so I hit him in the back of the stomach. Why the fuck was he running?
Easy, man. These niggas ain't grow up in the hood, baby. I'ma tell these niggas something, man. You ain't from here, don't you come through here, daddy. Tell them something, daddy.
In my school days, I was always playing hooky. Why? I was on the block trying to get dough like cookies. And I've been known to fight the best. Only time you all be around beats is when you go and fight your pets. Man, I'm hungry like a hostage. I'm trying to be sitting on a bird like riding on an ostrich. I'm about popping clips. I hear y'all niggas popping off at the mouth, but y'all really ain't popping shit. I keep coke in the Averex. That'll clear up your nose like inhaling some Nasonex.
Yeah.
Bring him in, Memphis. Come on, daddy. Show him something.
I clap rounds from the bus to the nap town. Play it back to your six pack and watch you smack grounds. Pounds of killer shit I pack down in your grill. I'm eating prey that I done track down in the field. Nigga, this real. Ain't nothing you feel. Feel quick, what? Telling you niggas you're getting killed. Something ill, like I'm smoking, steady choking. Come through with a 4-5 and leave your chest open. Yeah, that shit stinks, you're reeking. Open your mind out so I can know what you're thinking. It's in sync, nah, it's out of sinking. Fuck that nigga, it ain't no blinking. We make moves on your block. Gripping so hard, I feel the grooves from the Glock. Watch it pop. 17 shots. Lay 17 bitch niggas off from 17 boxes.
You can catch me on my third day, same jeans on. Only thing changed is the hip my gun is on. The block ain't no block without no monsters. Don't matter if the A1s is new, still gon' stomp you. They can be used to new as long as they shoot. Wintertime tucked in the snorkel, feathers is goose. You don't want problems with life, my gorillas is tripe. Hitting your wife with my grandfather's fisherman knife. And it's money in the hood, y'all ain't getting it right. And if you ain't got money to burn, dog, you don't shoot dice. You can catch me in the SS, the color of lights, with a bottle of Hypnotic and a couple of dice. The kid feeling all the way right. And if you ever see me brawling in a fight, you know I knock out lights. I'm the reason why niggas get their teeth covered in ice. I'm responsible for a lot of niggas going to Christ. I'm the voice of the streets at night.
I'ma tell y'all something. Wipe your feet when you step in the Giammi house, nigga. It's not a game. We really from the hood, daddy. We grew up in the hood. 24/7, 365. We really puff weed. Ain't no herbal supplement, faggot. Fuck em. Giammi house, bitch. And I'm Mr. Fast Money. Just in case you wanna know who talking shit. And I'm at Advantage Records. You know it's
The only thing better than grinding all night for your side hustle is your roommate picking you up with Mickey D's breakfast. The perfect pickup deal.
There's a deal for every morning at McDonald's.
Right now, taste breakfast perfection when you get a warm and savory sausage McMuffin with egg for just $2.50. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Are you eating enough California walnuts? Is your mind as sharp as a Santoku knife? If Maria's mother had 3 children and the first child was named April and the second child was named May, what is her third child's name? Did you answer maybe, then no, then some name that wasn't Maria? Maybe it's time to start snacking on walnuts. Research continues to assess the connection between eating walnuts and cognitive performance. So the next time you're at your local Harris Teeter, grab a bag of California walnuts.